This is Joseph Swan. He was an inventor that lived in Gateshead in a house called Underhill. He was trying to invent a light bulb, an electric light bulb, that people could use in their houses. It took him a very long time to get his light bulb to work, and sometimes his experiments went very wrong. 30 years later, Joseph Swan finally managed to get a light bulb that worked. Everyone is amazed at his wonderful light bulb. But it wasn't perfect. It only lasted for 4 hours before you would have to put a new light bulb in, and it cost £130 for each light bulb. It still needed lots of work before people could use them in their homes like we do today. Here are all the different materials you're going to need to make your shadow puppet theatre. You'll need a cereal box, some greaseproof paper, some tape, scissors. I'm going to use a pencil and ruler. You'll also need some black paper to make your puppets out of, or you could print off black pictures, and some sticks for the back of your puppets. I've got wooden skewers here, but you could also use lolly sticks. You might also want some coloured card to decorate your theatre, or some coloured pens. And at the very end you will need a torch. Our first job will be to unfold our cereal box. There we go. We now need to draw a rectangle shape on both of the large pieces of our cereal box. So one on this side and one on this side. Now I've drawn one out already, and I've left a 2 centimetre border all the way around the outside of this big rectangle. I'm going to do the other one now. Now we're going to cut out these 2 rectangles from the middle, so we've just got our borders around the outside. We'll then turn our cereal box over and cover one of these 2 holes with greaseproof paper. This will be our screen, our stage on our puppet theatre. There we go. Once we've got our screen in place, we are going to cut off the 2 long rectangle tabs on the side that doesn't have a screen in the middle. So this has just got a hole. So I'm going to cut off this bottom one, following that fold line, and the same on the other side. We're then going to be folding our cereal box back into a box shape, but this time our pattern, the outside of our box, will be on the inside, and the inside of our box will be on the outside. You might want to fold all of your folds backwards before you start. Give them a nice press. That'll make it easier to make it into a box shape. And there we go, we've got our basic shadow theatre. It's now got a space at the back where we'll be shining our torchlight through. It has got holes in the sides that we can use to put our puppets through, so that'll show on the screen. And on the front we have got our screen where the shadows will show. You might also want to put some tape across these top bits to keep that in place and stop it from moving around. And at this stage you can also decide how to decorate your theatre using cards or pens. Once you're happy with your theatre, we'll be ready to make your puppets. To make your puppets, draw and cut out shapes out of black card or paper, or print black pictures off your computer and cut them out. You can then stick your stick on the back with some tape. I've used wooden skewers, but you could also use wooden lollipop sticks. Think about what characters you're going to need in your story. Are there any things you can make for the setting, the background, the scenery for your puppet show? Think about what things you need to tell your story. When you're ready to start your puppet theatre, place your torch behind your theatre so that it shines onto your screen. Then you'll be able to put your puppets through the side and you'll be able to see their shadows on the screen. See what stories you can come up with. It could be about an inventor like Joseph, or a story that you've made up yourselves. We would love to see your shadow puppet shows. Share with us on social media.